My name is Krista Garcia, and I will be doing wearable technology for CIS 120. I will be concentrating on smart glasses, activity trackers, and smartwatches. Smart glasses. The pros of smart glasses is that they are a computer. Well, it is as if the glasses had a computer built into them. They can work like a GPS, an activity tracker, or even a phone. Some can work with voice control. You can control them with your voice. They have pretty much the same features of a smartphone, so you can really do anything with with a pair of smart glasses. You're required to buy a phone, or as they say, recommended to buy a phone. People will use this as another excuse to always be online, to not interact with other people. It's gonna create a distraction, just like phones do. When you're on the bus and you see everybody on their phones, now you're gonna see people staring straight ahead, just looking into their smart glasses at whatever images they're doing. Another con is that there's a higher likelihood of there being accidents because people will be distracted on fixing their glasses or doing something with them, and that could create a huge problem. How do experts believe this topic will develop in the future? These glasses will be a great addition to the medical field. They can be used for healthcare education, to follow procedures so that students can see those procedures. If there is a surgery going on and there's somebody across the country and you want them to look into it, or for them to be able to guide you through the surgery, you can do that with smart glasses. You can also have the procedure, and you can be seeing the procedure and have some type of checklist to understand what you are doing, if it is a new surgery or you need help. The current state of Google Glass, as we know, they came out a while ago, but they were not very successful. Are they still around, and was it a good case study? Well, they were actually discontinued. They were overpriced. They were about $1,500. As we all know, very expensive. Super, super expensive. They had a lot of negative publicity they didn't look good. They looked nerdy, and they didn't take into account that people might not want to go around with some glasses that do not look that great. People are they care much about what they wear and how they look. So they were discontinued. They were really great glasses, but the advertising was not so great. People were not excited for these glasses to come out, or not very excited at least. But it was definitely a good case study, so they can get more people interested in something like this in the future. People are just not ready for something like this right now. Have there been any failures of products in this category? Google Glass is not ready for general use, and Google knows it. Today's devices is too different from existing mobile computers. It's software too mature, and the whole concept too geeky for it to be a successful mass market product. So I found this online, and I think it works with everything that I was saying, because people are not ready for something like this. They're not ready to have a computer in their glasses. Just like at some point, people were not ready to have their phones in their hands. It was something completely ready. And to now have a computer in your glasses, it's something that needs more advertisement, that needs to be worked on a little bit more. And that was one of the reasons they failed. Activity trackers. That is not that new, but something really great for people who like to exercise, who like to keep track of their health. Pros. they can inspire the community competition because some activity trackers, you can connect them with other people and create a competition. They have great battery life. I believe they said it was about 10 days. Um, you can check how much you're sleeping. You can check how much exercise you're getting, and it encourages movement because if you see that, well, hey, I haven't exercised all day, I haven't done anything, well, then you want to, and it kind of tells you, like, hey, maybe you should. Um, it's not perfect. Um, Sometimes it doesn't track things correctly. They can be costly. Not very expensive, but they can be from $100 to around $300. They're not indestructible. They can definitely break. They can definitely stop working and not um, check things correctly and not be able to track correctly. How do experts believe this topic will develop in the future? Um, I believe it will be a great way to fight obesity. Um, it can also help nurses track if they are taking care of themselves. Nurses, they definitely work 12-hour shifts. They are definitely overworked. They definitely burn out. And a lot of the reasons is that they are not sleeping well. Sometimes they aren't getting enough exercise. They're eating too much junk food. And activity trackers really help with that and to really see if they are getting enough sleep. And I feel that it will help them and anybody else who sometimes is not able to keep up with their health to be able to keep up with their health. So these are a few of the activities trackers that I found. It was a comparison. So we have SIP, One, Flex, Charge AER, and Search. SIP was the cheapest one, and Search was the most expensive one. As you can tell, because Search had everything. It had the steps, calories, distance, all the way to a GPS tracking system. And as we come to Zip, it definitely didn't have as much stuff. Definitely, if you just want something to count your steps and your calories, it's something that doesn't have too much, so it could definitely work for somebody. But if you want everything and you definitely want to get the whole package to be able to really use it, the Search is a great option because you get everything. The Charge HR, I would also recommend because it has pretty much everything you need. The only thing it doesn't have is multi-sport, music control, and GPS tracking. But it has the main things, which include heart rate and your sleeping and your heart rate. Have there been any failures of products in this category? Again, sometimes they do not track correctly. When you are sitting down and it does not track that you are moving, it will count it as if you were sleeping, but in reality, you might be sitting in the sofa watching TV for a long period of time. Sometimes the vibration function stops to let you know information. Sometimes it stops working. They will replace it with no questions asked. I found that really funny. But they will replace it with no questions asked as to why the vibration function stopped working. I also did phone smartwatches. Pros of phone smartwatches. The camera, if you don't have your phone or if for some reason nobody's camera is working, you can always use your watch. The display. It's definitely very clear, very easy to use. It has a speakerphone, so you're able to actually talk through that watch. And you can find your phone. It can help you find your phone. You can set an alarm, and your phone will start ringing. So it can definitely send signals to your phone so that you're able to find it. Cons. It's smartphone dependent. It usually really only works if you have your smartphone near. You don't have to have it on you, but it does have to be near so you can have a connection because they don't have Wi-Fi. So most of the information you get is from your smartphone. The point that I found is about $200, and I found that price from Sears. How do experts believe this topic will develop in the future? Doctors hope to use it when they are paged, when they are called to see a patient. They can send a text through the to the watch, and the doctor will be able to see it because maybe he's not able to grab his phone. Nurses will be able to use it in order to know if something's going on with their patient and they're not there. So it's a great way for doctors to interact, nurses to interact, and bring better care to the patients. Have there been any failures of products in this category? A lot of the problem with this is that it's bulky and it can't be used without a phone. Also, a lot of it was that it was only able you were only able to use it if you had one phone. Right now they're trying to make it so you can connect other phones and not just the one. Um, but one of the biggest problems is that it can't be used without a phone, and it's very bulky. And if you're charging it, you can't use it because the charger pretty much covers the screen, and so you're not able to use it. And it can break. It's a watch, and as we all know, watches we with our arms we hit things, and it can break much easier. So my sources. If you want to know anything about the activity tracker, just go to the activity tracker link. And then if you want to see the data and the prices and kind of that comparison again, you can always go to this link, activity trackers data. For the smartwatch, any information you want about the smartwatch, you can find by clicking smartwatch. For the price, again, it is a price I found at Sears. So it links you to the Sears page. For smart glasses, that is all the information I was finding on smart glasses and kind of what I used to put this together. So if you'd like to look into that, you can always hit smart glasses. Thank you for watching.